now.
What does the bone helm do? Is it not armor? Bone helm. Endurance +2. It's like an accessory. Money!
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Very impressive.
All right.
Let's stash that somewhere safe. Very impressive. If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I'm pretty consistently getting mats too that I think I could use for cooking. No. You one-shot enemies if you're higher level than them. Oh, gold beetle. There's a chest over here. What's this game about? It's JRPG. Politics, war, the usual.
All right, look at that.
Damascus Shamshir. It's a secret weapon. Oh, there's another chest that I missed.
Nice. We're so lucky.
Amethyst.
Now.
Yep.
Oh, you're coming.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Hey, good one.
All right.
Nice
How's
fight.
that?
Looks like it could
What
be
is
useful.
that?
Stay busy.
Oh shit, it's level 46! Oh!
Let's push through.
Great job.
All right. How's
See a
that?
use for it? I say
Yeah, I
take
think
it
it
with
took the place of the Mandula.
I have never known such heights.
you. Very impressive.
No.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Demon bird.
Come on.
Very impressive.
Yeah, nice work. Hey, you found
Demon
something.
bird.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
Let's push through.
I came here to farm some money.
All right. How's that?
Great job.
Oh shit! It's the demon bird.
Let's push
I got a
through.
lot of money. I'll leave.
Amazing. Great moves out there.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
All right, how's that? Such skill. Impressive as ever.
Where's the way out?
Keep it.
Where am I? Oh, okay. So the right and up. Yeah, merchant's giga OP.
Great job.
You get so much money.
How's that? Skill.
But again, I think if we farm too much, he'll start trivializing things. Because then I can afford those like Omega items.
Hey,
They're too strong.
okay then. Right?
All right.
We've taken down the Mandala, so the bounty's all ours now. Reminds me of RT in his P5 series farming the metro system for gold, but he does it for like 4+ hours while his chat begs him to stop.
True.
I feel like it would be very easy to just get in a mindset of just
Guess we're split
farming non-stop. But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't think the game would be fun if I
Time
got
marches
too
on,
strong.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And having money is like OP because there's some items in the shop that are ultra strong. Like too strong for this section.
Say there.
What now?
Merchants. Healer.
Isn't that?
All right then.
Sunlumia. Reglyph.
Let's
There we
head there
go.
right away.
Whatever should I do?
And the military soldiers fled from it in fear. Nice.
We did it.
Courage and 10,000. Okay, now 10,000 doesn't feel like a lot because that could have been like that could have been like 5 minutes of farming or less.
Amazing.
What now?
Okay. Oh, I think I have items to be appraised as well.
What were the gods doing?
One day until the Sanctus announcement. Oh, this is the last day until the story progresses forward.
All right then.
Tradia Desert entrance. Oh, I can go there whenever now.
Let's go. Hey. Why are you pining?
Rusted weapon. Iron abacus. Good night, Deus. Take it easy. Damascus vest. Huh.
What now?
That's not too shabby. How does day progresses? You have one action that you can take during the day and one action that you can take during the night. If you go to a dungeon, then it takes up the whole day. And then the main story moves along.
God, I am grateful.
Well, if I've progressed that and that,
God, I am grateful.
So, we meet again.
What do you think?
Fair enough.
God, I am grateful.
royal virtues. As far as I know, there's nothing else that I could.
I think
Well, I'll get tolerance to. Maybe I do imagination and then do tolerance at night. I think I'll do that.
All right, then, go.
but lovely.
Boy, there. Oh ho!
What do you want to do?
My thing.
All right. Well then.
And then at night,
What is it? Amazing.
we'll help with this.
You're a big help.
Next up is. Oh, right!
Stick to the recipe.
Exact. You did it!
Now then.
I think that's enough. Open-minded.
Tolerance.
One of the virtues a ruler must have.
That's
Nice. We got another food item. That food item is super good.
Disaster was averted.
Daybreak. Now the story moves forward.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Ah,
So it really is His Majesty!
the
And
king.
so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
anyone.
Anyone.
Even me.
Even
If,
you.
and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we?
What's the minimum quality? 67, but try to stay over 70 because you should have excess. 67 to 69 just looks ugly because of the green bar, but 67 is technically about as good as 70.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky.
Oh, the top
Suppose
3.
That way you can see their inspiring faces anytime.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
I would just auto dismantle anything under 70.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Oh, that answers the question before. Only the top 3 people are protected by royal magic.
Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I'm gonna be the next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
Is the prince still poisoned? Yeah.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
Bury him alive.
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
She ran
She
away.
didn't just leave without telling anyone.
She did.
I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will?
I'm trying to win points with
Thank you.
Fabia now that she's technically a widow.
When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Whatever.
Yeah, I saw her earlier. Where was she headed? The stairs north of Sunshade Row by the general store?
Hey!
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now. This is all right.
I'm looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Could be the half-blood. I did see her. The Grand Cathedral.
I'm out of ideas.
What should I
Did she sneak behind the guard?
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? Hey, Astral. You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. You let her pass. Why? The way her eyes looked? I'd not be the one to stop her now. What? There's a little girl. That look in her eyes, that determined look. I just let her into the monster-infested cathedral. I couldn't stop her. A tiny child. That's crazy.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back.
Oh, Zach, how's it going, man?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore.
He's dead?
But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
It's your fault, Stroll.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave?
What am I, chopped liver?
Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but
I'm not taking the blame for this. I'm gonna hit her with a ...
look, Maria, I need you to know this isn't your fault.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
That's foreshadowing, because I'm gonna be the next king. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end.
Nice outcry.
Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
Yeah, I brought her back, Fabian. It was me.
I'm sorry for leaving
I
Maria.
found her.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne. I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some... Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop it. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Wait, did Fordham make his announcement?
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince.
What the fuck is he wearing on his neck? Who goes to sleep with something like that on?
Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this.
Sorry. I'm not awake enough for this.
Anyone ever called you too honest? That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Can you read?
Can you read?
Please. I'm clearly no scholar, but I was once spoiled enough to have a private tutor. Right. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
Shields and swords?
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it?
Huh.
We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting.
Wild,
Perhaps
that.
I'm overthinking.
Pure
but
fiction.
It sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration?
Of course there's common inspiration. The king was friends with Moore and locked Moore up in academia. Moore is the author of this book.
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance.
Badge.
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, it's the 23rd now. Arbor's Day. Is there any downsides to transferring to tier 4 without having any advanced talent at all? Not really. It just means you can't use your tier 3 mats anymore. That can't be transferred. Let me grab another drink. I'll be right back, chat. Use the restroom. Best keybind for Hyper Awakening. Alt V felt awkward. I actually use Alt V. I just slide my hand down for Alt V. I rebind Hyper Skill to C. Keep the auto run back to T, and I Alt V for Hyper Awakening because you use it once per fight anyways. Hey Strive, how's it going? I think I'm gonna learn the Guild Toss. That actually seems really useful.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Oh.
And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
Oh.
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
I'm gonna find the biggest, baddest monster.
So, why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
I think the red-headed elf has the biggest head. It might be... Yeah, her head's kind of like a Xena.
Yes. I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it.
Chat,
Wouldn't leave it
did you guys have the DLC outfits?
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
Weasels.
But it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
Barely. Luis is hot on his tail.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're...
It gives us an advantage here. We enter the tournament for the throne.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
Honestly, no, but I will look at the log so I could see what the hell they were talking about. I mean, if it's a contest to slay a monster, I feel like our odds are decent.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
No, me, not the prince.
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
Wait, why was there a question mark over my head?
Close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
Ah, how convenient.
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Well, training Luis's ranks would be dangerous. If I found out, I'll be as good as dead. You
Having
wanna...
heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Maria... What does Maria have anything to do with this? I'm gonna pick this option.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Nice.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I have known Hulkenberg for 10 days, and she's already saying stuff like this. I barely know you.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
For you, Fabian, I would put myself in front of a truck.
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Huh. Familiar words.
Nice.
I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
You can.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan. I'll never actually succeed. Talk about soy.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
Stroll, the last time you said that her dad died.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
We'll meet again.
We'll see each other again.
Look at that. I made my own death flag.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Hey? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm asking the questions here.
I'm asking the questions here.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Oh shit, caught.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Oh, shit.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay.
Oh yeah, I've
It's not
already
impressive
slain a
enough.
bunch of
We told
Insano
it twice at you.
monsters.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
Oh shit.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see.
Time to decapitate a head. Wait, does that say 900,000 Reeve?
Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. Do you have any idea who that is?
What the fuck? This guy's drip goes crazy.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Slay.
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
Collateral, thank you for the 22 months.
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Thank you, chat.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he has a big head.
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience.
Can he?
On top of his past
We
crimes,
can he?
Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
Oh, human trafficking.
If our city
That's kind of
becomes known
monstrous,
for
right?
likely disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
Wait, humans are monsters. Monster trafficking. Wait, I'm looking for monsters.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by
Can he?
surrender. Laugh if you must.
Kenny. You're not pitiful. We would never laugh.
We would never laugh at such a plight.
That's a lie.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me.
Wait, is that the... Closure.
In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
I don't have a
Well, no backing
runner,
out of this
though.
now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oi, oi!
Demo man Goddard?
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis there too. This guy's a hot-blooded American.
Hey,
Can't hell liable if you get yourself killed out there. It's a Martyra. You could probably get information there.
Let's focus.
I need to find and bring in Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings. 100,000 money?
let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
It's gonna be trash.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Saintefex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Okay.
Let's rest.
Oh, I have the knight. I don't plan to. I should say hi to Maria.
Hey. Yeah.
A map of okay.
Hello.
Brylehaven.
Now then.
No matter what we're presented with.
Don't
Sus.
push yourself too much.
Fancy a bit.
No new info?
One in on it.
I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. What if she sneaks onto our ship and follows us?
Good night.
How else will I level my healer?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
Holy death flag.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about
The old man from the start? Yeah.
This one's important.
This quest reward is curative coney roast.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
That's putting it mildly.
That's putting it mildly.
Unfortunately, 'tis a vice I may never escape. But that book...
No ass having Hulkenberg. Concave ass having.
We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Not really.
I don't really recall.
I remember well. To see you clutching that book to your breast. It was as if it was more important to you than your own life. My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided.
Voting? The votes were rigged. Rigged, you hear?
In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'Tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It is 24 Medals Day. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, who's this?
Judah!
Lady Judah!
I love her. I think. Indeed, I love her. I think.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be let my wish echo. Once that soul far beyond the
Wow, it's a whole opening ceremony. Are we supposed to clap? Clappy. Clappy now. Her eyes make up 30% of her head.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Are you a candidate?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Boo! Boo! He's old! Boo!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials.
I don't want a king that's gonna die of old age in 2 years.
Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly.
Fucking bald ass.
But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Wait, did Luis not even show up to this? Yeah, boo! Fuck the church.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Wait, really?
What? He's not even entering? Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis.
Oh,
Gladel,
God.
The Black Hound.
This bastard.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king.
Why does Luis only
embraced
employ people that
and
shop at
all
Hot
its tenants, and
Topic?
For what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners
What
than the throne,
the
it's
fuck?
Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Maurizio, it's my people.
If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Why is no one clappy?
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Why is nobody
By the way,
clappy?
the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behavior!
Who the hell is this? I mean, this is my rock.
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
Guys, I think that might be my boat.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
Yo, my boat doesn't seem like a smooth ride. Oh, we're out of here. We're flying. Like, not really. Wow, I jumped up like 800 places.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
I just run her along the main road then. The others seem to be doing as much. Let's have some coordinates for a little test run.
Let's see.
Martyr Old Castle Town. Holy shit, that's a lot of maps between here and there.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
Desert Camp.
Let's see.
Rockden Camp.
Let's see.
Verdant Camp.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let's see here. Whoa. That's where you want to go.
On the third night. 4 days, 3 nights.
Spectacular.
Now cinch those britches, chaps.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto.
Gusto.
What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that.
Little
Like
bit of
riding
Pope.
the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Not interested.
I don't really care.
Oh, but my boy, you've only seen the test run. We'll have you gobsmacked in a couple acres' time, yes? Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Huh.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
He seems kind of rad.
Neurus?
Ding, ding,
Are you
dong. Ding, dong, ding, dong.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Ah.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
Pish and tosh.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
This sounded like Memo when he's like, Annie!
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
He looks old and not old at the same time. Oh.
Good God.
Oh.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Muras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly.
Yeah, so he
Then
pimped
His
it
Highness
out.
died, and well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her, collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream, and this poor old girl is going to help me see it through.
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
We gotta confiscate it.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and...
Ah, smart one.
And now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
And that's how we ended up in this situation.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking.
Damn, we got the most pimped out ship.
An undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Better than nothing.
Better than no support at all, isn't it?
Besides, lad, you'll not find a faster machine than this.
That's what I say about those supports with bad uptime. Better than no support at all.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Chat, it's been so long since I've played a JRPG It has been 1 hour of straight up dialogue and cutscenes.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Rhylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
It's like JRPGs in a nutshell.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
It sounds impossible.
Can we really do this? We've got to. And this could be our chance. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room.
Maybe this is where alternate costume is.
We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop.
Infinity, thank you for the 29 months tier 3. Thank you very much.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find
How you doing, man?
The cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
It's been an hour and I've gained control of my character. Strategy room, lounge, and kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
The round table.
Let's see here. Let's see. And there's a campground.
Smooth ride, eccentricity side. Certainly earned his title as court engineer. The gauntlet runner speed. Oh yeah, you can actually look out the window and we're like kind of moving along-ish. Stairs to the cockpit. Find the rope lad, wouldn't want you going overboard. Kind of cool. Toilet. Washroom. A bat. Damn, a bathing room. That's luxury. No running water yet, though. Engine room corridor. A kitchen. Bed. Seems a bit cramped. Bookshelf. Shelf. A strange device covered in cloth.
What's this?
There's more. Washing machine. Wait! Outfits? Buggers? I saw a clothes icon.
Hello?
A runner phone. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
Used to take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds, and thanks to Kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. Runner's actual legs are based on the colossal beasts. Oh, new tricks you just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs rest as much as we do. Obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Oh, shit. Check igniter, question mark? Large igniter. Is everything just an igniter? Igniter this, igniter that?
This?
Oh, doing your laundry raises max MP. Okay, so while you're on the runner, you get to raise your max stats.
Come on.
A clean igniter. Max HP.
Now, where was I?
Cat. I thought of doing this right and getting jailed makes me want to chop my legs off. Bro, just do solo modes. Then if you die, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Do make yourself at home.
That's the beauty of it.
Oh, you'll come again.
So I can skibbity these noob jailers, Rizzlers, minus 1,000 aura points, Venom tax. Ugh.
Speaking of,
I said you got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? Interesting books. New World Travel Diary. More imagination. Pride and persuasion. Eloquence.
Oh.
Pidomi and Redgrass. Don't you vomit here. Okay, so I guess this also has day night.
What now?
Okay, chat. I'm gonna I need to know that I didn't miss something or something. Metaphor DLC outfits. Did I fuck something up? You're cheating? When am I supposed to actually access this? Store page? Oh, Jesus. Sorry, that was the store page. Let's see. '35th anniversary edition. Isn't that what I have? You already own all this. Question mark. Isn't it in academia? Bro, I swear I looked in academia and I couldn't find anything that looked like it. Oh, shit. Oh! Community hub? Discussions. Where the scroll is, I think. Okay, I'll look. Maybe I literally just missed it. And it's been there the entire time. Very possible.
It's conceivable. Adieu.
Next to more. Massive statue. More. More. Massive statue. Yeah, I don't see it. You already opened the chest here? I don't think I opened a chest here. Cat? Cat.
Here, kitty.
Oh.
I've been waiting.
I don't think there's anything up here. This is just the books on the archetypes. Maybe I gotta restart the game. I'm gonna try restarting the game.
This?
What now?
Yeah, I never opened a chest here. I'm gonna try. Are card packs or mice for us? If you want to, that's what I do. I'm pretty sure I have these things. Yeah, it's all there. These are all soundtrack, history book, soundtrack. I do want to look at those later on, though. I don't trust the teeth, chat. I thought the teeth were harmless, and I got fucking annihilated.
I trust.
Wait, now it's actually downloaded. Those are all the downloads. Oh my god, I just had to restart the game. What the fuck? I've been meaning to tell you I was rearranging things the other day. I found something that might be useful to you. Box atop the chair.
What now?
There, close. I can't see what these look like. Oof. How am I supposed to see what the...
You'll come again.
What now?
Equipment. What is... Bro, how am I supposed to see what I look like?
What now?
It didn't change anything.
What now? What now?
Guys, I don't think it's working. I don't fucking know at this point. That's crazy that I can't even see what it looks like, though. Okay. Raise HP or MP? I feel like it's an MP angle. HP doesn't sound bad either, though. Or I raise my kingly traits. My royal virtues. You know what? I think I'm gonna raise my virtues because content is not locked by HP and MP. It's locked by royal virtues. My imagination's almost level 2.
Actually,
There's so many things in this world which very simply I don't understand. There's so many things. Same here. The world is vast.
That's right.
I'm going on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Maybe I'll write a book about it.
So then...
sweet.
Can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Already helping me plenty. Teach me more. It describes a new world. A place other than this really exists. I'd like to visit it someday.
All right.
4. Dude, my imagination gained 4 and it still seems far to 2.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Oh, it's night now. The vast wilderness outside is ensconced in darkness. Establish camp somewhere safe. You can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Run like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. 3 days until Martyra.
Your thoughts?
Awe-inspiring tear-jerking. I wouldn't go that far. That's all thanks to the little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes.
Well met.
I can hone my imagination. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. That's kind of what I need. I want to get my royal virtues to level 2. These forms we take on each has their unique aspects, but what bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
I see.
The austerity of the design is intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. No, she thinks I'm a dweeb. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why is it so exhausting? Why can it be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had for afterwards has proved we do well as to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
All right.
No, so close to 2.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idol's Day. It's daybreak.
Good morning.
True.
They're better than I feared considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? Remember who maintains this rugged girl? An area a grain of sand could fit between her seams. I assure you, regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes by tomorrow. 2 more days to raise my attributes. What is his thing?
Hey.
Oh, his increases courage. That's a good one too. I think that's also close to level 2. Yeah, courage is good.
Now then. Got a moment?
Good thing I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken to you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
I shared my plan. Let's hear. What do you do when the fight is over? I'm not sure. I'd like to help you. I don't want to build homes. I want to travel.
So
I'm going to see the world.
Oh, I see. I see.
That was the right choice. I got 3 triangles for that. That's Biss.
Aye.
Gotta get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to become strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. We'll fight for change.
Look at that. Yeah.
But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all more glad you're our captain. You resolved to stand on the front lines, so it's only right that you lead our fights, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
With such conviction, how does one become so bold? I do what I must. I waver sometimes. I never waver. Yeah. One step at a time.
Right.
1! I got 1 triangle! That's trash! That was the worst option. Our king will be determined by what people think of us as justice.
All right.
Now then.
Yes! All right, nice.
Courage.
Kindle the flame of thy courage. Nice.
I say, we could stop for a break.
There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Oh.
A resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
So we get a closer look. Whoa. That's a big tree.
Wow.
That's...
Certainly.
A great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. A magical organism that feeds off magla.
Hey.
Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. So you haven't finished, take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me?
Yeah.
The Tree of Prophecy drawing.
Hey there.
Next time we're in Grand Triad, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Aren't fairies in the same classification? Galaga is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
However,
it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. The end of the world. Oh, my wisdom went up.
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives
Wisdom.
in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Nighttime. How many hours since your last battle? It's been like an hour and a half. Right now we're just raising our side contents, I guess.
speaking of,
Was beset by bandits and you were thrown out. You walked the desert to reach the city, such a vast empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. I had Galaga.
So,
Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Imagination? Yes. That'll get my imagination to level 2. And then I gotta work on eloquence.
Now then.
My eloquence makes me look like a buffoon. So much has happened in such a short span of time. Met you into the Northern Fortress, so we get a mysterious power. Once thought magic like this only existed in tales of past. I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that the hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything?
Oh, I see, I see.
As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial alone wouldn't help you there. Got more than one power at our disposal. On top of that, we've got allies that share these abilities as well. As we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old.
Now then.
Boom! I'm no longer vapid. I'm inspired. Wicked.
Imagination.
True sovereignty is thy aspiration. Furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
Precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Now I just need to raise eloquence to level 2.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is a very slice of life journey at the moment. It's kind of cool. Oh shit. Suddenly anime.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
How are you flying that fast?
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Oh, why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Pirates? What the fuck? Drizzle, Alaska.
Is rising.
What the fuck is happening?
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, it only protects the top 3.
No, see where they're aiming? They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Well, they survive or not, they're dashing well out of the race.
So it is a clash to hold each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the
Who's
nest.
that guy?
That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Godot. Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room to caution.
We gotta beat up the church people.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland woman. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
Yeah.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh shit. Godot and his monks have boarded the deck?
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek?
Wait, isn't he a candidate? I don't think I'm allowed to attack him.
Your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
Oh wait, no, it's a duel, so we're allowed to fight him
To
now.
interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
So smug.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
What? It's a duel, isn't it? Shouldn't...
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Warrior!
Beat the shit out of this monk mage, I guess.
I'll crush you!
Right on target!
Let's stay calm.
Nice one, Stroll!
I'm all prepared. Healer!
Shit, I don't think they're gonna take much damage from this.
Flare!
Yeah, he resists it.
Stand ready. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Let me help!
Close your
Cut
eyes.
them right in their weak
Too
spot.
early to go to his
I
side.
call upon royal power within!
It's okay. We can do this. I won't hold back!
Day.
With healing powers!
Helpful as ever.
What could you hope to achieve?
He puts on a cocky smirk.
Damn it!
He knows we can't attack him. He's
Join
toying
with
with
me.
us.
All right, let's go!
Right!
No,
Fight him, Hulk,
no
and
holding back, peasants!
You'll be dust!
Oh, he's resistant to smash.
Vitus power! Flight!
Oh, he's not resistant to that.
To you.
In the name
justice. I call upon royal power within.
Resistance a sloth.
What could you hope to achieve?
What the fuck? He's still cocky smirking. Easy dodger.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Oh, power of heroes! They yet bring to life.
Perhaps not.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Tougher than I thought.
Sanctism is supreme. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of Sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
What? All he did was heal.
Sanctism will reign.
Wait, he's attacking me.
Healer! Light!
Still here?
I step. Comrades, lend me your
I'm counting on you.
Still standing, I think.
Sanctism will reign.
Troll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Suppose this is it.
Oh god damn it, Stroll.
Here.
Live to see another day.
Why can't we attack the church member? Because he's a king. He's a candidate of the king.
Faithful are broken before you.
If we attack him, the king's magic will petrify us.
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of Sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
Huh?
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
Oh, good shit. He's
We've
fucked.
nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
What? Wait, he has a babe in his
You
party.
think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess he lived to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Oh, it's the singer with the eyes that take up 40% of her head.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chasten and shoe. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
This guy's a fucking journalist.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested
What
it
the
out.
fuck is Nourish doing?
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress?
Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Yo, he's gonna goon. Nurse is gonna goon. What?
I'd know the suspension.
He's gooning, but not for her.
Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Yeah, this went differently than I thought it would.
You're an interesting little ensemble.
Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one?
Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What's that? Oh. That ship looks like a piece of shit.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Why is it so flat on the bottom? Is it? It looks like a giant donger. A giant metal donger.
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
What the?
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Saintist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess.
Does he? Oh yeah, he doesn't know who we are.
I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Take a wild guess.
Take a wild guess. Mouth like that's gonna get you killed, kid.
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters.
He's just another no-name candidate.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To become king. To help save the prince. To help you, Count Luis. Wait, he doesn't know the prince is still alive. Wait, isn't this just a self-report? We're bound to complete secrecy when it comes to the prince. Should I really share that?
The more you hesitate, the more suspicious you'll sound. You've got to get this right.
He might see us as an enemy.
I know you want to get this right.
Talk about
This is no
illusion
time
of
to get
choice.
lost in
Damn it.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, you?
Really now? So you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
I was hoping there would be a joke response like, I'm doing it to kill you. And then he'd be like, haha, you're so funny. You funny guy. What are you actually doing it for?
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything.
I don't think Gladell likes us very much. Even though I saved his sorry ass.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
I'm surprised that he wasn't surprised by Juna's statement that we used magic without igniters. Isn't that, like, fucking ridiculous?
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests, and the darkness...
Has it been 10 hours
claims
already? Wow.
The gauntlet
Time
runner
flies.
at last arrives at its repose. A place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Nighttime.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Do I have to?
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Can you give a quick TLDR on the story so far? The king was assassinated by one of his advisors, who also assassinated the prince. But the prince isn't actually dead. He's hidden away. And the childhood friend is the protag of that prince. And we're currently trying to kill the person who assassinated him, or tried to assassinate him, to lift the curse to save our friend. And also prevent him from becoming king.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but...
And Luis is suspect? Actually, literally everybody in the kingdom knows that Luis killed the king. He was confronted on it during the funeral, and he basically said, so what? The king was weak. You need someone who's strong. And so half the country supports him.
I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
The what? The lost ark.
Relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work.
Wait, that sounds like the modern world.
They lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Was the fantasy world just our world? Is the book about the world before?
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius.
Hi, Inra.
Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of...
Well, that's
Chimera or
convenient.
some such.
Because that's where we're going.
This one's important.
And towards our narrow sleeping quarters and the gauntlet runner. Oh, do I not get the day?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
I guess so.
draws nearer.
It's the last day before we arrive at the new town.
Isn't that...
Just meet with Barden. I'm sure the sights will be distracting. Let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's
we're
stark
there,
walls
I guess.
stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not...
Shit,
this
I didn't get to raise my eloquence at all. This town looks like shit.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne.
Awkward.
Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. None of my business.
It's really none of my business.
Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
How do we train the Just Guard thingy? By doing raids and fights that have Just Guard. There is no training. You train by getting your ass beat by it until you learn the timing.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
The reason why there isn't a training thing for Just Guard is because every Just Guard pattern has a different timing to it. That's not like a universal practice. Sometimes you'll see the glow and it's half a second later that you have to press the button. Sometimes you'll see the glow and it's like 8 seconds later. It's not consistent. You learn by getting your ass beat.
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
I ain't ever doing that goddamn guardian raid. Well, I got bad news for you then. Every raid from now on has a shit ton of just guards in it.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come everyone, this way.
Yo. Food
Is
looks
this
good, I think.
Some kind of smoked dish?
I think.
Roasted larvae of the giant
Oh, never
sand.
mind. I thought that was bread.
Martira's culinary
I thought it was
speciality.
bread. It's not bread.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
She's pretending.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Looks great.
Looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
A spray of something. It's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Ew.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Any tips of G1 Atro timing? If you don't need it to break the shield, then Atro after 180... After you break the shield on 180, after you break the stagger at 120, and after you break the shield at 60. Those are all long damage windows. Also, after the icicle mechanic at 240 is okay as well. Those, all 4 of those are good Atro timings. Long DPS windows.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
Wait, actually that's pretty easy. 240, 240, 180, 120, 60. They all have a mech that end in a long DPS window. They're all 60 lines apart.
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors.
It's better to do
We must end this quickly.
It's
for
better.
our sake
It's actually
and
better to use the Atro after 120 because 180 and 60 are DPS check. So you might not have a DPS skill after the check, but 120 is only a stagger check, so you probably will have DPS up for 120. So do 240 and 120 and then choose 180 or 60. Depending on if you have DPS skills up or not.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
We should just leave to the north. Giant sandworm nest.
It's a campground. There's a run.
It's your call.
There's a runner.
A major gauntlet runner seems to be here.
Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Just have our reward ready.
I hope you'll have a reward ready.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man.
My answers as Protag make him out
hope you're not
as like
through
a
yet.
greedy
We've a
asshole.
whole
Greedy
spread
asshole.
of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Ew.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
Yo, she is built diff.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Get your beauty sleep.
Aye.
Tell me I never would have made it as a professional informant. A fine city hides beneath offenses all the more damning. Can I actually change my outfit yet? Or not?
What now?
Yep, question marks.
Pleasure to see you.
Reserved for your party private use?
Got a moment?
Ah. The runner wasn't so bad.
Right?
Missionaries would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king.
Good night.
Time marches
I
on.
didn't know there even was a guide thing for Just Guard in the bottom right. News to me.
It's gorgeous.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
They're at the castle already.
Beg your pardon. Missing.
Rumors of abductions make my skin crawl.
You.
You never know when the kidnapper's gonna show up. You're gonna lie down by us.
People missing.
More
Hello there.
water. Pristine clear water is pretty cheap. Oh, he also sells fruit cordial. Mellow milk.
Now then.
Falchion 135.
Now then.
What is this? Opens up again tomorrow.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
The inn.
Ah, closure.
No, they're all talking about the kidnappings.
All right then. Oi!
What's your business here? We have business at Kriegante Castle. On the other side of town.
All good. Let's not.
Huh.
Now what am I to do? Ridiculous. You there!
Hey, runner down there. Elder are riding on gauntlet runners these days, are they? Never thought I'd see the like. Suppose that means you're here to help what's come to the town. You get to hear his welcome. You take him down. There's weapons and armor for sale in town. I'd make good use of them.
Hey,
What a fucking flying sword. It's a sword skateboard. You like?
just a sec.
All right then.
I'm out of ideas.
All right then.
An elder candidate?
Unstinking believable.
Where to?
What's this?
Fine sword. Were all these crafted here?
What'll it be?
Slayer's Base Lord. Shamshir Partisan. Dalmascus Cestus. Sanctor's Devotion. Sanctor's Resolve. Damascus Club. Hunter's Crossbow. Silver Daggers. Oh, so we get a bow class archetype and thief here. Signal? Battlefield Signal. Oh, and Commander, what? Holy shit. Yo. The Discerning Abacus. Huh. Seems like a giga weapon for a merchant. Wait. It's not Idol's Day.
What now?
Ah, I almost. Oh, they almost got me. They nearly got me. You arrive here on the 28th in every playthrough, and then the next day is discount day. They almost got me. Nice try, game. Nice try.
Can't be.
Whoa!
What kind of armor you got? Recluse's clothing. Oh, it has super high evasion. Magic +3. Sorta giga. It's interesting that the gear from the first town is actually more powerful if you can afford it while you're still at the first town.
Oh, yeah?
Just weapons and armor get made here? They make everything here. Woman's voice? It's coming from above?
Stop that at once!
Listen to me, insolent child. You are not to go out of the doors, but I'm bored of being in the house. Let me go to Elaf's. No, Elaf he's, oh, never you mind. You're behind is staying here. No, the kid's friend got kidnapped and sold. Children trafficking, saddies.
More people missing.
Go about our lives when someone could strike from the shadows at any moment. We should just offer some convicts for unwanted children. You know any Elda no one would miss? Screw you. I'm telling Barden. Yo, I'm gonna snitch. He's not the sort for jokes. He'd lecture me for days. Putting my foot in the mouth now and then. Can you blame me? I'm a snitch, you bastard. Oh, ruthless. You can dance when you got a purpose. Spine chilling. The helper lad I heard about didn't expect you to be an Elda. My tribe doesn't matter. Suppose you're right. Besides, I'm grateful to you. Slogged all the way out here in that massive gauntlet runner. Not that I doubt you or anything. If Barton appointed you, then you have my support. You think a kidnapper is scary, but this Heisman fellow's beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folk right off the street. You better be damn careful.
Welcome.
Sold out of meat today. Do come back another time.
You.
Are you interested in the rock with all the faces?
Hang on.
Oh, dude, I probably got Giga Mag.
Let's see.
What? 1650?
Yep.
That was like 9 days since I last checked it. What?
Let's not.
All right then.
That's wrong.
Oh, they really want me to go in a specific direction. For top performance, you need top mechanics. Visit Caden Gauntlet Runner Workshop. They're a rat. There's literally a race of rats.
Oh, any one of them.
Now, how did I wind up?
Can't let the wee ones out. Faster than any soldier, and nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet.
Well met.
Barlin's been waiting. Lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Castle looks positively ancient.
I've awaited you. Aye. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisman.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city.
Is she old or not?
On its
I think she's
behalf,
old.
You have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Why is she green?
Lady Joanna refused to use
Yeah, I
taxes
forgot.
to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll
No,
give
she's
you our
definitely
best in
evil.
return.
She's just pretending
I
to be a
cannot claim any
saint.
ability above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping.
24 tier 4 weapon. 24 tier 4 weapon is 25 a con glow.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
I'm just fulfilling my duty as a candidate.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
I'm in.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
What's up, Killjoker?
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloom.
See, Gallic is also suspicious of her.
So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
All right.
Boy.
I talked to you for a bit. Heard you're gonna catch that Heisme. I just want to give you my thanks. My wife, she's one of the people that's gone missing. Oh, it doesn't just kidnap children. If there's anything, can you say the word? Do you know about the giant sandworms? Ask the others around here. The shopkeepers might know more.
Welcome.
So, hey.
Sold all out of the meat for today. When I go hunting, I give him a wide berth. You might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae.
What now?
The armor shop. Giant sandworm, where I asked me, is a fruit stain, you realize? This guy.
What is it?
We Martyrans love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Who may know more about them?
Right.
At the tavern.
Nice.
An elder candidate? No.
Merchant's been that way?
So it is possible.
Hello there.
Traveling peddler. That's amazing, but you got the wrong guy. I just got to town. There's some rare weapon and armor to be found there. City's in a bad way right now, but it seems like the only merchant needs a mind to stock up.
Yes?
Oh, she knows the bad weather stuff?
More people. I can hardly think on it.
Are you merchant man?
Excuse me.
We're looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about the giant sandworm. Know where he is? I don't have that on hand. What? It forcibly took 150 re from me. Ah! Is the Ishkia in front of the fountain?
All right.
My Reeve. Wait, it is this guy. How's the story? So far, it's fairly standard-ish. There's some cool parts to it, some cool unique parts. Overarching stuff is somewhat standard right now. I didn't get that close. I just found a giant sandworm house. That was it. And then at the bar, I got excited and was pretty drunk. The story turned into me waltzing up to the sandworm and staring it down.
No good.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there. Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but
Pompous man.
I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for.
Dude,
elsewhere.
everyone in this game has Omega Dome syndrome.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event.
The sand
kind
flash.
Of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put
5
most wild
days.
beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
With this information,
That
we
information
can.
is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh?
Dene.
Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me.
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
So he is?
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Right, the day before.
Let's go inform Eurus.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
I fought a lot of sandworms though. They were level 11 though at the time. What is that stash? I wish I could grow a stash like that. What is this?
That? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
What just happened?
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
The light was blinding.
Reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
We rested inside the Gauntlet Runner for today at Neris's request.
Time marches on, and the age
Okay,
of the new
it's Idol's
king
Day
draws
now.
nearer.
Medals Day? Wait, Medals Day. Oh, and now we're in the Academia. One person after another.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic.
That's convenient.
It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
Oh.
With proper use,
How about we
its great
teleport
power will
straight to
turn
the
your
den?
Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
Plot!
I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Looks like we got fast travel, boys.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus, surely you didn't drive us back here?
Giga fast.
Mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work.
Huh.
You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo and howdy do.
It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Demon Elder magic.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back.
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Morning.
That's...
Can I get out of the ship?
Come on!
Frick.
Oh, dash it.
When I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. No one had an answer.
Where to?
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it.
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
Fucking fry my brains.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought?
I wonder if it's actually like time instantaneous. Is this game fully voice acted? No. A lot of it is, but like a lot of it also isn't. Mostly the important cutscenes are fully voice acted.
If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What?
No, there's tons of reading too.
We could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No. It's not gonna let us teleport to somewhere we haven't been yet.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
It would seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient
Teleport
as it
out.
sounds.
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
That's pretty good because I'm almost ranked 20 on healing.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Gosh. That was crazy. I think I finally got back to the part where you play the game. I think that was almost 3 hours of exposition / dialogue and cutscene. Holy fuck. I see how this is a 100-hour game now. You can change the Martira every time a new operation begins. The town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2. Teleporting does not pass time.
Oh, that's right.
So?
Spirited Seer, more. Who's this guy? Oh.
My apologies. You're right there. That's a relief.
That guy definitely stole some Reeve. 100%.
You sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
How does healer's passive work? I also couldn't get it to work. I think maybe it does work, but it might work like the mage's one, where it restores 1 HP to everyone on every hit.
Oh no! Griez's dagger is missing. Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
You have reportable quests? Any idea where he went?
Oh?
How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment. Imagination! I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You the future king, that's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. Strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. I should like to hear more, and you want your item back, but I have a condition. You have to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible.
How can you appreciate the story if you don't learn that the stones for the stairs that were imported 100 years ago from a small village just north of the capital where the cat people struggled against tyranny?
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here.
I wonder if these quests always lead to an archetype.
Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down.
He's like the lady from the first
And I'll
town.
get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
What should we do?
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned. Where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing
Probably
with him.
undead.
So I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
If there's treasure involved, sure.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus.
Cuculus.
The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
No problem, Cuculus.
This one's important.
Greases memento increases courage.
I implore you.
We'll face danger here.
I'll be waiting.
Should tell Gallica what happened? I don't want to tell Gallica what happened. Is today discount day? Oh. Is today discount day? Calendar?
What now?
Today is... Yes. Wait, big bargain day. Oh no.
More people missing.
Masked woman. Spirited youth. Hey, there's so many things that increase your stuff.
Now what am I to do?
All right then. Let's go.
Oops.
What were the gods doing?
All right then.
About your home? Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with allies. Do make time for them.
Oh, what'll I do?
Something that's not my fault at all. I don't want to remind me. Look serious. What's wrong? Can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons.
Why did this happen?
Need them for the tournament. A practical pigeon parcel from Camaro by July 11th.
What'll I do?
Camaro.
Stupendous.
Where's Camaro?
I'd so love your help.
Other rare goods?
Let's give it a shot.
A village east of Martira.
What? That reminds me.
Okay.
A village. A village.
Nice little village.
Hatching a plan, providing a spark. Oh. Nuris also needs something there as well. There's two things there. Oh, we'll be closed on July 2nd to July 4th.
Take a look.
What?
How did you know? The Royal Capital's pretty far from here.
Good hunting to you.
Bounty target. Heisme. 100,000. Hey, that's bullshit. The original bounty said 900,000. How's it only at 100,000 now? The Gobborn King. Impton east of Matira.
Don't go get yourself killed.
Yeah. Hey.
Northeast of Matira. When the king's not around, a magic wielding Gobborn keeps order within the horde. Take him out and the big guy should appear. The mages wear black cloth.
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
Holy shit, there's a lot to do.
See here.
I only have 3 days, huh?
This place.
It's a campground.
This place. All right. Just a sec.
I bet a lot of people... Oh, spend time with Maria? Spend time with Hulkenberg. Oh, you could spend time with Maria to raise the healer level. Fought Goddard. Who the fuck is Goddard? Yeah, Maria's healer rank can be raised.
Are they gonna kidnap me too?
Oh, Goddard the Goblin King.
All right,
Makes sense. All right, I'm gonna make a hefty investment.
Just a sec.
And I'm gonna buy that abacus.
An elder candidate?
After I reach healer 20, I'm gonna level up the merchant.
Got a bargain today.
38. And I'll need armor to go with it too.
You be real.
14k.
Yeah.
Oh, there was only one. Sold out. Giga.
What'll I do here?
Alright, what else is going on in this town?
Welcome.
Meat. Moraconi meat. Martyra podium. I guess that probably raises eloquence. We've got precious little information on him. You're done if he lands but a single blow on you. Ooh.
Stop!
I want you to have this. Oh, I got a free thunderstone from that guy. Can't see whenever I'm in Eternal. What do you mean Eternal? Cattle Racket Road.
Hey, mister.
How do you like your Valmo? Turn roaster or stewed? I've never had Valmo. You should be able to use these as bait when you're fishing too. Never tried myself.
Excuse me.
Never had Valmo. Rock beans. Heroes fruit seed?
Can we talk?
I'm gonna take one of those.
Thank you, miss. Excuse me.
Oh.
I guess it's over.
Hey, listen.
Strange noises from the well. What well?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
This is the pits.
Nothing around these parts but old wells? Where? I want to go in the well.
All right then.
Okay, I'm back here. Yeah, we might travel. That place is giving me a bad feeling.
Hey, listen.
Where was the well that guy's talking about? Let's. Oh, Maria.
Hey, listen.
What is it?
Okay, we don't really need to raise any attributes.
Are they going to kidnap me too?
More people missing.
We have 3 days.
More people missing.
All right then.
Oh, the tavern. Yeah. We wanted to grab informant stuff.
What do you want to know?
Ooh. Ingredients of Martyra.
Here's the real.
Bido meat and Morocone meat from the butcher. Special Etsy item called mellow milk from the water shop. Children sell rock beans or fragrant spice. There's a village not far off with Orgo sugar. There's also a kid selling plant seeds over on Cattle Racket Road. You can't eat those so you grow them. Village trading Martyra.
Here's the real skinny.
Famous for their carrier pigeons. They got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They should sell Orgo sugar too. Accessories with various effects when worn. King of the Imp's Den.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Journeying in deeper and you'll find in the Goblin Haven. These creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Goblin is easily dispatched, but a horde is trouble. You're gonna want to take out the goblins in black cloth. No weaknesses, but they love a good nap. You can find some items to make them drowsy at general stores. But don't go wielding a staff, they'll fly off the handle. Giant insects called vesps. Weak to pierce.
Thank you kindly.
Prize of the abandoned tomb.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
The mountains of treasure. I think you'd best stay away. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monsters. The one that poses the real danger is called the treasure monster. I can only guess at what it looks like. Oh, it's a mimic.
Here's the real skinny.
Dodgy Gloam Hall shop over in Grand Trad. Drawn to money.
Got a right gem for you.
Carry some particularly desirable loot with it. Try stealing from it. What's up, Jen? I just made it to the second city after like 3 hours of dialogue and exposition.
What do you want to know?
Thank you. Hmm?
Pleasure to see you.
Yeah, the people probably haven't eat fish completely raw.
Pleasure to see you.
Sushi.
Oh, dear me.
Very nice place to live. Weather's pleasant. I'd say it was truly a blessed town. I bet you she's responsible for the kidnappings.
Oh, dear me.
She's the type of person who would bend over backwards and then go to the town. Yeah, I'm already calling it. Lady Joanna definitely is responsible for the kidnappings. And Barden's family's MIA, and he's loyal to the person that's been responsible for the kidnappings.
More people missing.
Totally cliche. All right.
All right then.
Let us travel.
Where to?
Wait. How does one travel?
What were the gods doing?
Visit the round table. Requests and tactics? Wait, none of these have a deadline? Spend a night at an encampment and resume traveling the next morning. The night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town.
Interesting.
Does this say, is this how many days it takes to get there?
Looks charming.
So it's 2 days to get to Comero?
Well, if it isn't another runner. Interesting.
What are we doing there again?
Oh, days 2. No, it's the encampment things. Calculus.
Should be a good time.
It's your call. That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Oh, this is fucked, bro. They did this on purpose.
Need to pick up a few things?
Here's where we are.
So we had to leave in 3 days.
Now there's
This
a
takes 1 day. This takes 1 day. This takes
Ah,
2 days.
A village.
And spending time with Maria also can take 1 day.
A village, is it?
We'll face danger here.
There is much to see.
Interesting.
Here's where we are now.
A village.
I think what I'll do is spend time with Maria, do Camaro, and do the Imsten. Then do the main story, and then get the ring. I think? Yeah, okay.
Good night.
I think that's the plan. I've got my plan.
All right then. Where to?
Wait, how do I teleport? Oh, what's up, Steed? Good morning.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
Let's see. It's your call.
By midday?
Let's move.
Okay, they said it doesn't take time to teleport, so let's do that.
Not a minute. Hello there.
Oh, some of the dialogue has been updated.
Stop!
Accumulator was built on special orders.
We smashed each other.
Suddenly appeared in the town?
We really smashed each other to bits, didn't they?
That's my runner. I'm actually curious if there's other things related to raising
What in the...
attributes and whatnot here.
Look, I don't give it to off the street. I just want some coin. Why don't I just...
Maria! We should check in with Fabian. That's not it. There's a reason I'm here. She's told herself in her room.
She'll love it.
I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here?
We did it.
Nice. I want to make Maria smile. Ah, the tolerance. Dude, leveling up the virtues. Go spend quality time with Maria. I understand.
Thank you. And so...
She seems to need to put on a brave face, even to you. And many who see Grius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant, but the city has its fair share of Louis supporters. I don't know what happened, and more people find out Maria is his daughter. So set her down very clearly and explains to keep their relationship a secret. She promised.
Maria.
Poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her.
You... Look.
I think the inn suffocates her. Would you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Ever the reliable one. Anything for you, Fabian.
Here.
I fell down here. I couldn't see anything because it was really dark. And then Papa, he just patted me on the head, said, "You okay?" You can tell me.
Sure.
It's just never mind. There's something, whole lot of somethings, but I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Oi there.
I heard that would-be assassin used to live around here. The madman who tried to kill Luis. He believes some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Luis. Maybe went mad from hunger. Last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling about because of them. I'll tell them off. I don't think she'd actually like that. Want to keep walking?
Yeah.
Tell me stories about your journeys. Aggressive boy. Now this right here, that's art. Boy, it's the freak.
Stop.
Pardon me? Don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabian's house. Get away from me. Oi! I'm gonna throw that kid off the runner.
That's right.
I heard your parents didn't even want you. That's why a Paris has to take you in. Apologize to her. I heard my mom say there's some weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn. I bet she was talking about you. Apologize to her now. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. Am I weird? Yes. You're not weird. Emiya, thank you for the 14 months.
Frog.
No.
You mean it? Some dirt got on the picture you gave me? I'm really sorry. Damn, that wasn't the best option. That was only 2 triangles. Maybe I should have made them apologize. I was so happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget your promise. I'd never forget. I'm like an elephant. I never forget anything.
Okay.
That's why I have to do my best too. Rank 2.
I wanted to show Papa too.
Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all just say I'm still just a kid. They don't want to tell me it was my fault Papa died. A bad person did it. That's not true. He did it for you.
No.
That was like the worst option. That's like me telling her that he died for you. Why can't I see Papa again? We have to go back to Miss Fabian's.
By the way.
I'll visit you again.
Maria.
Okay.
Big. You can travel safely between towns at night using teleportation magic. I hear a voice. He seemed promising, but... Oh, shit. Okay. Time to teleport right in Brigitta's face.
Now what am I to do?
You?
You leave Grand Trad? Well, no matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets. You haven't told anyone about it, so be it. You and I collaborators now. Shall we discuss your assignment? I'm in.
Now then. Now then.
Yo! Dog! Feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it actually some vicious monster? That's it?
What?
Yes.
It looks like a demon dog, like a fucking chihuahua. You might as well destroy the world, even beyond. And there are people who would jump at the chance to do something cooler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. Why hide it? Why me? Why hide it? I can tell you it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Betray me and you can make sure you and your friends regret it.
That's right.
Call it what you want. Erletta. It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills such as using magic without an igniter? Did you look into me?
Utterly naive.
If it can impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it, and that's not all. Word has it, you and your entourage can transfer your bodies for combat.
Speaking of,
There once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power much like yours. I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps. It's kind of rude.
you.
I'll be frank, Whisk, you're bad for business, but that's precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Just like Lost Ark. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to make you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? Nice.
Yet still they oppose me. Farewell.
I'll give you your pay. I haven't done anything, though.
Huh?
You exceed expectations already. You've made the dog like you something impossible for me. Big Mag. Wait, no, big money. That was money. I got money instead of Mag. And I got Mag.
Time marches on.
She's the best.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
Think we can rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? So it seems so, according to my fortune teller. The signs continue to appear just as expected. No changes to our plans then. Let's prepare as best we can. I guess we go to Camaro today.
We got a major bargain.
Idles Day.
More people missing.
All right then.
Wait,
All right then.
is it a bigger deal today? Yesterday was a deal. Today's also a deal? There's no way it's a bigger discount today.
Got a bargain.
No, it's the same discount. Thank goodness. That would have been bad.
Coffee. All right then.
Oh, there was a shop up here. I didn't even notice. Apothecary.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Medicinal herbs, medicine, fairy dust. Cures poison, cures paralysis. Cures daze. Cures forget for one ally. Blinding rope. Slumber thorn. Okay. You never know. Probably good to have at least one of these things, just to err on the side of caution.
All right then.
How do I travel back quickly to... Ah, the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's head there right away.
Nice. Next stop, Camaro.
Time for the old girl to shine. Now then. Now there's a solid choice.
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Just get there by midday.
Let's be off.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
I can spend the day on the Gauntlet Runner. I hear a voice? Oh, I could raise Hulkenberg's level. Oh, and Stroll's. I guess we should do Hulkenberg's first, though, because it's rank 2. I might be able to raise both of theirs in the same day, one during the day and one at night. It's a shame she has negative butt.
Are you free? Speaking of,
Let's send for Stroll as well. Never harm in sharpening our skills.
you see? Now then.
Face life or death. Imagine you have some grasp of the greatest strength. I'm good at staying versatile.
I see.
On guard!
Your beast walk.
Halt.
Huh?
At the ready.
You walk on both hands and feet like a beast. What the fuck? What kind of training is this? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Stroll. Ignore your limbs crying out for a reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Yo, she's into some crazy shit. So you guys can see this into tomorrow. I'm only to correct that shameful form of yours. The horned lizard stance. Yo, Stroll!
Are you serious?
You lucky bastard. Sorta.
Don't fret.
Stroll, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself. Find calm and you will find you can bear even boulders as if they were pebbles. He's dead. Nah, it's a sword play proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? There's no blade on the sword. We'll continue until you manage it.
Very well.
Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training. Come on, Wiz, do you care nothing for the success of our mission? Push me harder!
Come on, then.
Well, commendable. Oh, perhaps you do have what it takes. Damn, she got told. Rodan being the man we met at the Capitol the other day. Ah, the asshole. No clinging attachments to my previous position or status. I left that post to pursue my own mission. I never found the prince. For long seasons, I wandered aimless and liegeless. He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? This isn't like you. Don't let it bother you. That's not true. This ain't like you.
I see.
Not bad. Then you too see my faults. The mid option. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince, but at times I can't help but think perhaps I could have done more if I remained there as a knight. Let us speak no more what ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight virtues, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
And now,
the party can now study the magic knight. Oh shit. Except it's really fucking hard to train it.
However,
You're feeling hungry after the efforts? Here, take one of these. A dried caterpillar. Rich in nutrients. Perfect for post-training cooldown.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
I missed a line of dialogue in there. The peaceful Comero.
say,
This is more barren than I imagined, the kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances. Gazing at all this green, I find such peace, I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Come on, that reminds me.
And the old inventor. I didn't Eris leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Old goat's probably dead or something. An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean that Ishkia Kadra with the bad leg? I'll be damned, I never thought anyone would actually show up. I'm sorry to say, but he passed away not long ago, quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. Glass ornament. Oh, I guess that's the thing for Neris. And an inventor's journal.
This?
Oh, I went straight to him. Set her for luck. Higher stat makes status elements go away quickly for the ones that linger after battle. That's not very useful, but it's something. I guess there's a lot of random shit.
He's been like that for a while now.
Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest
Smashing.
No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I could just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this.
They give him the journal too?
Say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
We want it to help? Not really.
We just happened to trip over it. That's all.
Ah, too modest, my boy. You went looking on old Nereus's behalf, didn't you? And that old fella. Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
You're next.
You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man.
Ah, the journal.
What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank
Quest clear.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7
Oh my
more
God.
relics noted down in this journal.
7 more?
Got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travel should be all it takes, so please.
Thoughts so far? It's fun, but you have to be able to kind of get into the game because it's got so much storytelling and world building. It's more dialogue and cutscenes than fighting.
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciate it. We're in this journey together, what?
I can feel Nereus' passion for relics as well as his faith in me. Oh, a new bond. Does this make an archetype?
A free-hearted engineer.
Oh,
Nereus.
shit!
Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner.
Oh, damn. Okay, so we unlocked the gunner archetype.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
La pistola.
I'm ready to kick my feet up, lad.
The heroic embodiment of the gunner. You can now study the gunner in academia.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here.
I have no idea. I don't know. Probably not, though. Otherwise, I probably would have heard of it by now, or heard of people talking by now.
This one's important.
Look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Gallic can sense where the relics are.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Return to the village with Gallica.
Okay then. That reminds
Stop by the shop. Buy a practical pigeon parcel. Oh wow, it's not actually a village you explore. Just a screen with a shop.
Right.
Village is mostly known for its agriculture, livestock, and carrier pigeons. We still practice sky burials, a memorial service. Saintism doesn't have the same holdout here. It does in the capital. Some say we're a paradise for the perished.
Amazing.
Anyone can now become king. It's absurd what fool would volunteer for himself.
What is it?
Humans never heard anything about him here, but if we're attacked, I've heard Count Louis will hunt him down for us. Practical carrier pigeon parcel. Medicinal herb? Oh, Magla pills. Fleeting fountain of youth. Wait, use while bathing to increase agility by 2. What? A vial prevents rage, paralysis, +3 strength, +3 endurance, +3 agility.
Ooh.
18, huh? Let's take 3 of them for now. Let's continue our trip. Let's go back to the base.
Now then.
We'll face danger here.
Well, are we going?
Is this one day to get here? I guess so.
Well, are we going?
You still have free time for activities? Oh, I can't. You have reportable quests. Elegant performer.
Young man, hey.
You can bring your travels to life through my music.
Then
Play some music.
Pleased to hear that.
Rachel Kale has etched itself into the forefront of your memory. Bustling and lively marketplace, watching over the lively cities, the grand cathedral. Yet as majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism does not reach. A city of glory unlike anywhere else in the world, where the dazzling vivid lights cast shadows of the deepest darkness. Now listen to my song. Thought of all that I'd seen. Wait!
Gone to shite, this has.
I shouldn't have pressed the X button if I wanted to listen to it.
Yes.
No!
so
Hello,
I got these for myself.
Stupendous.
Requisition pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the arse it's been for our city. Hope there'll be at least someone who will stop to these pushy nobles.
You know, you saved my ass.
mission accomplished.
Nice. Money.
Amazing.
Ah, brilliant.
These pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Everyone was generous pitching in. If anything comes up, you'll be the first person I look for. I'm not exactly an odd jobs agency unless the pay is good. Nighttime activity. Table of wind icon in the North Curzon map. Do you know what that is? No.
Now what am I to do?
Royal parameters. I need to maybe try and raise my eloquence. I guess taking a bath is also an option, ain't it? If I go to...
All right then.
I know. It does make me think a lot about like how to spend time effectively. Oh, the water doesn't work yet, so I actually can't take a bath yet. People dirty.
All right then. Let's go.
Let's not.
Did it work on your timing? Oh, well, fuck.
All right then. Go.
I can't give a speech in the middle of the night? That's kind of fucked up. You need this on the road anytime?
All right then.
That's got to be some... damn, I have to do something in town.
Really? Huh. Huh.
All right then.
Yeah, I just got to think of what virtue I want to raise.
Let's go.
Might be a wisdom angle and try and get wisdom, because I don't think there's anything I can do for eloquence during the nights.
Whoa.
Wisdom angle?
Okay. Right.
Nowhere near as bustling as the capital, but it doesn't feel rural either, and shopping's not bad. I'm sure the people just want to live quiet, contented lives. It's only nice on the surface. I'm sure people who live here still have their problems. We should help out where we can.
All right.
Shit, getting that to 3 is gonna be a process.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
Speaking of,
The Imp's Den. The Gobborn King. Do I have time to kill the Gobborn King though? It's 1 day until we have to depart.
All right.
Can I get to... Hmm.
would too. All right then, let's go.
Since that was 2 hours since I last saved. Holy shit. Oh yeah, the book. The book where all the things are. Oh, I should also read about the gunner.
Where was I?
Fascinating.
The gunner. The gunner archetype in times of yore, there lived heroic marksmen who found glory and inspiration in firearms. Their souls together form the power of the gunner. Among them, the adept who pierces many foes with one bolt, I dubbed the sniper, and the elite gunplay ace, I dubbed the dragoon. The goon. The gunner archetype is the master of attacking from back row, possessing the unique ability to destroy enemies from afar. A power that requires specific circumstances or tactics is less flexible in the end. The back row is its own limitation. Let no gunner forget this truth. Strong attacks from the back row, huh?
Do make yourself at home.
Long-range pierce attacks, even from the back row.
I see.
Recovers HP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in the overworld combat. Deals weak physical pierce damage to an enemy and can inflict sleep. Medium physical pierce damage to and poison. Deals heavy physical pierce damage and can inflict hex. Ah. Interesting. The Magic Knight.
That is...
Chance to reflect an enemy's attack in overworld combat. Increases an enemy ally's defense. Weak HP recovery for allies in the same row. Medium physical pierce damage to one enemy. Evasion against dark. Raises a barrier that repels one slash pierce strike attack for one ally. Interesting.